Good day. This is HAT Views on Current Affairs. Today, I would like to discuss a very interesting cultural facet of all of us Indians. That is the facet of looking at issues not as an individual issue, but as a community issue or as a group issue or as a collective issue. What am I trying to say over here? We have some very basic fundamentals that govern all civilized society. One of those fundamentals is that the person who is in place, who has done wrong, the wrong could be a very small thing like taking a bribe or giving a bribe, or the wrong could be not paying your taxes, or the wrong could be hiding your income, or the wrong could be as a businessman not filing your returns correctly when it comes to indirect tax. There could be many ways of looking at this. And one of the very interesting responses that comes out on all this is to be completely unapologetic, but actually say, why am I expected to do all this when this is not doing and there is no action upon it? So let's take the case of non-filing of an income tax return. The immediate response will be, my company has deducted tax from my salary income. So far as my other income is concerned, if it comes to interest or dividends or whatever it is, that there is already a deduction of tax at source. So why am I expected to pay? Why am I expected to file a tax return and to pay any additional tax if there is a tax liability? Why expect this from me when the farmer pays no income tax? When there are big people who are earning revenues in millions and displaying only a few thousands? Now, this is a genuine problem. It is a genuine problem that if you look at the consumption pattern of India and you look at the income tax returns that are filed, there is an absolute and total mismatch. But that is not an excuse for an individual not to file his income tax return and pay his taxes properly. Why do we get into this collective psyche of saying, why am I expected to do certain things when there are others who are getting away by not doing so? So I will also take the chance of not filing it, not doing it. Similarly, if you look at any protests that happen or any road blockages or any buns, etc., the psyche immediately comes up. The previous day, this group was permitted. So why am I today not being permitted to take out a morcha or a protest or whatever it is there? I think as a country, we are doing ourselves a major disservice by not taking responsibility for our actions. Nobody can take responsibility as a group or a collective. A collective has no responsibility. It is only every individual of that collective who is to be held accountable and responsible for his actions. One cannot just take a view that the mass wanted certain things and therefore everything should be permitted or forgotten, or it is the way things happen in life. This argument of mass participation in things that are not right, or according to the law at least, is not correct or appropriate. Yes, I agree. There is great injustice when comparatives get done, and there's a very, very obvious miscarriage of justice if one group is preferred over another when it comes to seeming justice. But that cannot mean that the other group, which feels that justice has not been done to itself, can just proceed ahead and not go as per the law of the land. We need to be a little clear about this, that individually all of us are accountable and responsible for our actions, and there is no mass accountability possible in civil society. That ends my talk of today. Jai Hind, Jai Maharashtra, Jai Mumbai. Thank you.